Hello, everyone. Namaste, my friend. Welcome to my live stream here on my YouTube channel. My name is Alex. If you are here, I would believe that you have watched some of my videos from before. But I welcome you here again. And if you haven't, you are welcome nonetheless. Today, I just wanted to have a short Friday engagement connection with all of you guys and just have a moment of questions and answers, hopefully, some answers, and a short live meditation and healing, Reiki healing session. So, yeah, I'm just gonna wait for a minute or two and see if anyone connects and then answer some questions that you might have about healing or about the other project I'm doing. I am an affiliate for the Six Figure Mentors, SFM, which is an amazing business startup tool, education platform, and community that I am working together with to create the life that I always wanted, a life of freedom, a life of service to other people, service to life. And oh my goodness, the lighting. I think I'm gonna have to lean back a little bit. Uh, yeah, something like that. Let's try that. That's a little better. Um, yeah, so I hope to begin, I hope that you guys are doing well in these crazy times. There's a lot going on. Many of you might just have might just be aware of the perspective of the physical form of what is going on in terms of, the quarantine that people have to stay at home, which is of course a very big part of it. But there's a lot going on behind the scenes, energetically, personally within you. There are a lot of changes going on, and what I really notice more and more is that these changes, I mean, we're all aware of it if we take the time to confirm it within ourselves or to, allow this perspective within ourselves, because it's always there. Just that, let me see what I was thinking. That times of chaos, times of turbulence are actually times of transformation. So when we're very much based in our minds, very much identified with our minds and our bodies, it's very difficult to allow this natural flow of energy, to allow these a little bit harsher or more negative feelings to flow through us, because the mind is very much trying to shut them out, because it's perceiving them as threats to its existence. But actually, blocking these feelings, blocking this turbulence and this chaos within ourselves, or that is seem to be coming outside of us and want to go in to us, blocking that out is actually keeping this very tough and destabilizing reality alive. Destabilizing this separating illusion of the mind. So when we can take a step back, which I really feel this quarantine and the world state at the moment is urging us to do and really forcing us to do, is to really step back and sort of allow this energy to really flow through us, and that we can begin to observe what is actually going on, that these feelings are nothing short of amazing, actually. The mind is perceiving all of this chaos, all of this fear as something that we have to be protected from. But in actuality, these feelings are flowing through us. It's energy that is that we're letting go of. But in order to let this go, we also have to experience them. We really have to experience them. And we don't do that by trying to shut them out. So this chaos, in a more energetic sense, is a true blessing. And further down the path, I'm sure that it will be shown more in the physical form as well to be a true blessing, because there are so many positive things that are changing. But in order for the light to emerge, there's always a struggle between light and dark. So there will be some friction, and there will be some turbulence. But now we're in a time where we are forced to sit back and focus on ourselves a little bit. Of course, should be open to help each other and to connect, but it's time for you to look within yourself. What have you been doing so far? And now that you're forced to sit back, all of those pursuits that were birthed in your mind, all those things that you were looking for, trying to find out there, now that you can't go after them anymore, what's left? What is left in here? What is it that you're really looking for? I feel a very deep sense of peace in this moment, in this situation, in the state of the world at this time, because my mind is very much conditioned to achieve things. And although there's a lot of creation, well, the true essence of creation is coming from the heart, from love. My mind is really very much prone to catching on to that creativity and just wanting to create, but more from a willpower sort of place. And now that I really can't go anywhere, I have to be in physical place here in my apartment most of the time. Um, I really can't. My mind is kind of slowing down automatically, and of course, this has to do with the energetic shifts that are going on, because I'm releasing a lot of we're all releasing a lot for the whole planet and all of humanity, releasing a lot of old stagnated energies in the form of fear. Um, but I'm really slowing down, and all I can say is the more I'm allowing this to happen, the more I'm feeling into these rougher energies, these negative energies, the more amazing shifts are happening within me, the more happy and fulfilled, the more whole I can sense myself to be, the more love I can feel, and the more natural my life flows. So this, I guess, what I'm saying is that this is a really it's a great opportunity for you to connect with yourself, to take time to just be with yourself, be with, if you're living with someone else, be with that person and connect. But most importantly, I believe that we, we really have to go within ourselves first, because that's where everything originates. And we have the momentum of so many planetary energetic openings, energetic forces that are helping us to really grab this by the roots and really pull this fear up, and not in a forceful kind of way, but finally being forced to slow down, to really observe what has been going on all the time, but we haven't been willing to let go of yet, all this fear. mm, yeah, again, it's a great time. Sure, many people are suffering now, but however harsh that might sound, it's mostly because of their unwillingness to, or perhaps unawareness of that there is another perspective. It's all about perspective. Just in the harshest of moment, people with the right perspective can see everything from love and understanding, compassion, and can turn those situations, turn those phases of life into something, just a massive, massive transformational and growthful power. So I encourage you to sit back, ask yourself, in what way can I see this that is more beneficial for me, and eventually that is more beneficial for other people as well? Who can I allow myself to become? Can I allow my true self, what is coming from my heart, to emerge now in this time, so that when this is over, that I'm more adapted to the new world, whatever that will be, when this quarantine is over, and the shifts that will have been um, completed. Yeah, yeah, that's good. So if you're in on this stream right now, then maybe you can write me a question. Maybe something about Reiki healing, energy healing, or meditation that I would like to go out on a limb and say I do know some stuff about. I'm just gonna close the window here a little bit so I'm not. So if you're on the stream and if you feel like it, please connect with me in the chat. Write some question if you have any. For example, have you experienced Reiki healing before? Would you like to experience it now? Tell me in the chat, and maybe we'll do a short healing session. That I would be very open to. I've been doing Reiki healing for about 1.5 years now, but I've been doing healing for a lot longer. Healing, I would say, is the process of, as we said before, observing what is going on the inside and allowing ourselves to fall down into the heart and allow ourselves from this perspective, this point of compassion, unconditional love, to observe all the feelings, all these different vibrations of energy to flow within us, to flow through us, so that we can allow the places where we have blocked the flow of life energy, allow those blocks to dissolve, so that the life energy can become more complete and flow fully throughout our whole system. So when we do that, when we heal and allow these blockages to dissolve and the energy is flowing freely, we become more full, we feel more complete and whole. We have more of our full capacity to be who we truly are, to act out of love and compassion, have greater understanding, more mental uh, uh, capabilities, creative capabilities to create beautiful, beauty in life, and the power to create the life that we dream of, that we really want to live. So healing is a beautiful thing, and there are many kinds of healing out there. You have anything from plant medicine. You could say that massage, talking therapy, but then you have the aspect of working directly on the energy systems, which could be Reiki, for example, angelic healing. Shaktipat I would say would be the highest level of energy healing. Many kinds, and the one I'm doing is Reiki healing, and more specifically, Usui and Karuna Reiki healing with Holy Fire 3, which is a mouthful to say, but it makes a good name for itself. It's very powerful, but at the same time very gentle. And this has helped me a lot on my spiritual journey, my life journey, to, as I said again, dissolve all of these energetic blockages, so that my life energy can flow more freely, and I can experience more joy and fulfillment in my life. It's very beautiful. And it also works at a distance. So most of the work I do with my clients are actually like this, over Skype, or completely distance without any video or audio, just connecting energetically to the person listening and sending that energy out, making an energy transmission, which is basically, how should I put this? Mm, the way that healing works, of course, I have to be honest here and say that I don't fully understand it. I don't know if it's possible to fully understand, because it's not from the mind, it's from something beyond that. And it's very difficult to put into words, but if I would try to describe it, everyone is healing themselves. No one else can make you heal yourself. No one can force healing upon you. You cannot ask someone else to heal them and they will do it for you, because it's a process of becoming conscious of the things that you've formerly been unconscious of, the things that you have locked outside of your awareness, because it has been painful, hurtful, fearful, scary. So the process of healing is becoming aware of it. And what a healer can do, the thing that what I am doing for my clients, is that I am connecting with you energetically in consciousness, and together with our energies, together with both our consciousness, it's like an amplification. So let's say that a person, and I'm not saying that I am in no way more developed than anyone else, but let's say it this way. Let's say that you just get an extra pair of hands, or an extra pair of eyes, rather, an amplified consciousness where we connect, and it's like the power of observation is getting stronger. So these problems that you have formerly hid yourself from, that you have locked yourself out from or away from, now you have a little bit more a broadened or expanded sense of awareness of these things, more compassion and more peace in the ability to observe these painful memories, you know, painful memories, traumas, these energy blockages, without getting attached to the pain that they hold, to that energy, and then locking them away again. So with this expansion, the what the healer is doing is they're basically helping to amplify your awareness with their own awareness, so that you are more able to observe within this pain and eventually let it go. But you're still doing it yourself. So we all have the capacity. We're the only ones who hold our capacity to heal ourselves. Um, yeah, I think that's an okay way of saying it, I think. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. I want to say something about surrender. Surrender is the key to complete healing, and to reach the unreachable, the timeless place within you. And surrender is the most important part of healing. Maybe, yeah, probably the only key to actually healing. Surrender in the way that you allow everything to just be the way it is. Allow yourself to feel everything that is going on inside of you. If you have been through some epically traumatic experience and you've locked all that horrible energy, horribly painful energy away somewhere inside of you, the only thing that can truly loosen this up and let it pass away and release you from that suffering that it creates, whether you are aware of it or not, is surrender. It is to fully experience this, fully live through it. And that is surrender. And how surrender feels, what it is for each person, it's just, I don't think it's possible to describe. It's just something that you have to experience again and again to really understand from here or remember from here what it is to reconnect with your true essence through this opening, through this surrender to what is. So let's say from the mind we have control, we try to grasp everything in control, and in the heart we have surrender, which is allowing, which is compassion and understanding, wisdom. And then the spiritual process is basically to just really open up the heart and learn how to surrender in each and every moment to everything that is going on, so that life can flow freely through you, so that you can start to enjoy all of life, which then brings this peace, this freedom from suffering. When we are stuck in the mind hold on to trying to hold on to approach pleasure and avoid pain, and this polarity going on within the dual world, duality that we are existing in, partly existing in at least. Yeah, surrender. So that's a little bit about that. I will write here any questions. As I said in the beginning, I just wanted to connect a little time with you, my dear friends here on YouTube, and get some engagement going. Just connect with you in this time of quarantine, of the mass release of fear across the globe, and the introduction of many, many beautiful energies. Transformation is really going on. I even saw my dad the other day, who's been a massive pessimist throughout the the last 20 years of his life, probably. I saw him post about media, and he said something in the lines of, why are the media posting only negative stuff all the time? Isn't it time that they begin to post some positive news? Because they are everywhere. If you're just careful to look for them. And my father, believe me when I say, he's been very pessimistic throughout the greater part of his later life. So I was very happy to see that, and I can see that across the board. All the people, some are very hysteric in this time, but there is an essence that is emerging within them that is really beautiful to see, and that's what I was talking about, pointing towards before, that we really have to experience all of these things that we've been holding back. We've been fearful, we've been scared of living through them, because the mind is saying that it's bad, it's death, basically. It equals dying to live through these feelings. But the heart is saying, open up, allow, feel. And when we let these, now that we have the opportunity, and as I said, we have the momentum of a lot of energy going through us, a lot of transformational power, when we allow this fear to go through us, then what will be left after that has flowed will be something very, very beautiful and very powerful. So yeah, really, really good. It's beautiful to see. Although, of course, it's a little bit hectic and crazy at times. It is what it is, and we will live through it, and it will pass this moment just as the next one. But if we allow ourselves, then we will emerge more closer to our true essence than we were before. However strange that might sound. All right, we've had a talk, and I wish I had some water here. Wish I actually do. Cheers. Now we will do a short healing, Reiki healing with holy fire, a very powerful energy. And whether you have experienced healing before or not, it doesn't matter. Whether you're sensitive or not, doesn't matter. When I started this, I was as thick as as concrete, and I basically couldn't feel anything. But over time, I've become more and more sensitive to energies moving and these feelings moving through, and also the relief coming from letting go of all this that is kind of, being shaken up. Um, so yeah, I invite you to take some time with me and do a short meditation and healing. I will do the healing. I will do the transmission. You will do the allowing, and we'll work together on this one. And I'm sure it will be great. So I would like you first to, you can close your eyes. You can take a few deep breaths in through your nose, down deep into your stomach, root yourself. Breathe out through your mouth. Just do this a couple of times to calm down and become present in your body. Then I want you to think of an intention. What in this moment would you like to release? Is there some specific feeling or memory that you have trouble with? Maybe something in your life, something external that you would like to have assistance, support with? Just put an intention on one thing that you feel your focus should be on right now. And just say to yourself in your heart, I allow this to be released and healed, and now let it go. I let go of anything and everything blocking me from living a life of fulfillment, freedom, of peace, and love. And now receive any guidance and any healing that I need to move forward with my life. And you can just sit or lie down, make yourself comfortable, keep your eyes closed, put on some music if you want to, don't have to necessarily, and just enjoy a couple of minutes of relaxation. If you sense the energy, just allow it to work. If you don't sense it, that's okay. Just take a time of relaxation. If your mind is going a little bit crazy, just let it be crazy. Say to your mind, oh, you're crazy. That's okay. I allow you to be crazy today because it's Friday and the weekend is coming. And right now, I just want to have a good old time, relaxation, however that manifests for you. Just feel in your heart, feel in yourself, feel into your intention. However weird you might feel that this is, however strange, just allow it to be for this moment. Just allow it to be. Just allow yourself to be exactly who you are. Allow yourself to feel exactly what you feel. It's all okay. All of those painful feelings, all of that suffering, all of that trauma, they cannot hurt you. They're just feelings, they're just memories. Allow them to flow through you. Let them be the way they are. And remember to breathe. If something is becoming too intense for you, remember to connect with your breath, because the breath can carry you through anything. If you need to laugh, then laugh. If you need to scream, then scream. If you need to cry, then cry. Just allow all of those feelings, all of those pent up emotion to flow through you. Let them be released. They've been dying to get out of you. All they want is to be experienced without trying to be controlled. For once, just let life flow through you freely. Just say to your mind, please, mind, just for now, let everything flow as it is. Just allow it for once. And then after this, you can come back into control if you want to. Just try to experience this new perspective. And then you can do whatever you want. Open yourself up to more love, to more light. Allow it to flow through you. Remember that life is not just light. There's equal amounts of darkness. But in darkness, the potential for light is always existent. It's always there, because without darkness, there would be no light. And without light, there would be no darkness. But even in darkness, from this perspective, we can find love, peace, freedom from suffering, compassion, calmness, relaxation. And the more we can develop this unconditional love, or more exactly, allow it to emerge in our lives, the more we can enjoy the dramaturgy, the ups and downs of life, without attachment, without suffering. And that is what freedom really is. I now invite you to let go of what is coming up right now. Whatever it is, however small and insignificant it might seem, or how significant and grand it might seem, just let it be there. Just feel it in your heart what is going on. It has no power to hurt you at all. The true essence of who you are can never be hurt, cannot be moved by anything. It's eternal, unmovable, amazing, loving. You just need to remember that you're there. Just remember who you are. I'm so grateful that you joined me here today. So beautiful to sense anyone and everyone connecting to this video, connecting to me, connecting to the group in this moment and in the future. It's amazing to share this space with you. I hope that it was of value. I really felt it valuable for myself at least, so I'm sure that there will be someone who finds it valuable too. I would suggest or recommend you to check out some of my other healing videos. I have several on my channel. Feel free to subscribe to me if you want to keep, seeing more videos like this, more live engagements and healing sessions, and informative videos about Reiki healing, about creating the life that you want, manifesting, and much, much more. Like this video if you want to help to inspire me to keep creating valuable content for you guys. It would really mean a lot. And please also in the comment section comment what you thought about this little engagement. I would really like to keep doing things like this. This is the first live stream I do on YouTube. So thank you, Nikki. I will certainly do that. And thank you so much for your video that you uploaded yesterday and the shout out you did. It was an amazing video, and I really felt your presence. So it's beautiful to see that more people, even though the craziness and the pressure that is going on, there are so many people flowering beautifully that are really, what I spoke about at the beginning of this video, that are really allowing this transformative energy that is happening, the shifts that are happening right now, to really expand their awareness and expand who they are and become more and more authentic, more of their authentic selves. It's beautiful to see. So thank you. Again, thank you so much for sharing this space with me. I'm blessed and grateful to have you here. And I wish that you have a beautiful Friday and a beautiful weekend. Be safe, be well. From the bottom of my heart, many blessings, infinite love. Namaste.